Day for a group looking for two sunken steamships at the bottom of Reed's Lake in East Grand Rapids.
Using sonar, they found one of the ships that was sunk intentionally decades ago. New at 6 o'clock, 24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson takes us inside the search and has the story of a woman with a close connection to these ships. Danny.
Sue and Marley, the big question a lot of you have today on one of the coldest days of the year, why did the group search today? And the answer is twofold. It's easier to set up an operation like this one on ice, and the lake is calmer. But the weather, we learned, didn't deter a direct descendant of the men who captained those big boats.
In the big scheme of world history, it's not that big of a deal, but to us, like me especially, but our family, it is a big deal.
Annette Littell remembers riding on those steamships when they were above the ice. Her great-grandfather was the first ferry captain on Reed's Lake, her father the last.
It is very emotional because it's a time out of time. It's not like anybody else's experience.
She braved the elements this morning with the hopes of seeing those ships again.
The boat was colorful, and it just was a happy place. People came there to have fun and be happy.
But because of the muck in the lake and cold messing with equipment,
the cold is really messing up.
We won't get to see those colors today, but we did get to see a ghost of that ship.
Okay, so we got the boat, we got the outline of the boat here on the sonar. We can see here's the stern over here, the bow sits here.
You're standing on the very bow, so imagine this is the Titanic, okay? So you'd be standing on the bow and you can say, I'm the king of the world. You're right on it right here.
Crews from Grand Valley, Northwest Michigan College, and others found where one of those old steamships came to rest, the SS Hazel. They used sonar to make a blueprint of what's down there. It will have to do for now, we're told, not the first mission to find the ships, and not the last.
Now, we were told that the group would be back out on the lake at some point, and I should point out to you guys that the goal of this whole thing is to take pictures, not to actually bring that boat back up to the surface, because it is against the law in Michigan. Shipwrecks are considered public property, so you're not supposed to remove anything from them or destroy any part of a shipwreck.
So interesting, this whole project.
It is.
And how did it end up at the bottom of the lake? We were talking.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I mean, basically, it's almost like a junkyard. It was described to me today, if you think about it, when you have an old truck or a car that you don't want to use anymore, you just kind of put it off to the side or send it to a junkyard. The amusement park that used to be on Reed's Lake went out of business. The ships couldn't afford to be there anymore, so they just purposely sunk those ships down to the bottom, and now people want to find them again because it's part of our local history.
Sure, just no more.
And that is just so cool when you got to see it on the sonar and you could see
cool.
the
Which is like a little
ship.
ghost, you know, it's there.
That's right.
You know, but we can't quite see the pictures yet, so hopefully we'll get to see those when it gets a
Did you
little
do
bit
the
warmer.
Titanic scene?
I can't tell you. That's classified. It's classified.
Thanks, Danny.
Okay, top secret. Danny, thank you.